Hello everyone, my name is Sifra and welcome back to Tosa Samurai. Playing as the Satsuma, and we are just about to finish Yunago off right here. But before we do so, I did spot that we have actually accumulated quite a lot of cash. So let's actually get to use that and build castles everywhere. And the reason why I do that is twofold. One, it gives me a lot of repression, so they don't really mind the modernization that will come. And secondly, they give me a good garrison. And I guess thirdly, they also give me awesome defenses. And the garrison thing is very important, because if, say, a random navy just lands here, drops off their army and starts to besiege me, and starts to assault me, I actually have a pretty decent chance of fighting them off. Seeing this is Tosa Samurai, and some of these castle designs are actually pretty handy when it comes to defending yourself. Anyway, we have used all the money we could, I think. Yes, I think so. Yeah, your money can just fly out the window very quickly, but we'll get it back very soon. With 19,000 every turn. That's quite awesome. Anyway, let's end the turn. And let's actually get to some killing of Yunago forces. Okay, our concealed army discovered. Oh no, I have been spotted. What can I do? Yeah. I actually would want to kill you off first. Because these guys are still gonna be rebels, even though I take over this. They are not gonna disappear. So, I think that is the best thing to do. Yeah, we'll continue to siege this. Yeah. We have about the same number, and he also has artillery, so there's really no chance that I can actually get out on top here. Therefore, let's continue that. You guys move towards Harima. Oh, you actually have a full army here. All good on you, I guess. I didn't bring too much artillery, did I? Well, then again, you have quite a lot of... Oh! So you're just planning to rush me, basically. Yeah, that would not be fun. For me, that is. So, actually, let's... I misclicked there as well. Let's actually break that siege. But I'm not allowed to do it that way. Let's do it that way, then. So, go into the forest and hide. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll have to send a second army to support them. Let's see, I think I was building or recruiting troops. Actually, I weren't. Oh well. But we have quite a lot of money, as I stated several times now. So we can just recruit more. No problem. What should we go for? Well, that's quite an obvious one. Dominion cards. Can we recruit that here as well? That would be rather nice. Apparently I can't. Rifle lieutenants. They're decent. But yes, let's go for the Dominion guards. They are a lot better. There we go. Found you. They're also a lot more expensive, as you probably noticed. Can I recruit artillery here? I can't, but I can recruit pretty dank rifle mercenaries. Seeing that I have... Let's see, where is it? That one. Right here on this land. So all the recruits will have exceptional armor and exceptional melee skills, I think. Actually, accuracy. Well, that is definitely a good thing. Improved accuracy. Let's see. What I want is down here. So just pump these guys out. And by the time, like this guy, or maybe this guy is ready, we should have a pretty awesome army coming to support us from over here. Actually, let's have a few troops being recruited here as well, so they can just train their way all the way to where we need them to be. Oh, I haven't seen you before. For the Imperial Batutai, bringing a sword to a gunfight isn't such a bad idea. Okay, so those are melee troops. I still think bringing a sword to a gunfight is a silly idea. So, sorry guys, you are not getting recruited. Surprise attack troop. Surprise! These skull shooters can deploy anywhere on the battlefield with shock the enemy with rapid, accurate firing guns. And they are quite a long range there. Imperial Pioneers. They operate ahead of the main fighting force, so they're skirmishers. Well, if I want them to be, they have 200 range. Actually, I need just standard troops right now. Just overall good, because these guys, well, they're good at long range. But once you come into a more close combat... Actually, pretty solid stats nonetheless. These guys have more men in their units. That might be the decisive factor here. Or should I just go for like... Actually, it might be a good idea to bring a sword to a gunfight, seeing that the enemy is bringing so many swords to that gunfight. Decisions. So hard. Yeah, this mod, well, one of the sub-mods I'm using, do give me quite a lot of choices. But that unfortunately means that I also have to decide on something. That's a bit tricky. Okay, in the end I will go with the troops. That takes 1 turn to recruit. And I'll go for the standard unit, I guess. Not really standard, the Imperial Infantry is quite awesome, but still, the standard compared to these guys. And that is about it for this turn, I think. Actually, do I want you guys to move out? I don't think so. I don't think you're needed. Except to utterly crush these guys. And that's about it. And you actually level from that, so that turned out to be a good idea. There we go. Gonna save the rest of the skills. I guess I could put one in defense. Oh well. So, +1 to melee attack of traditional units in this mount command. Yeah, we don't have any traditional units, I'm afraid. So, I'd rather do this, which is a bit hilarious. Accordion, which instills fear in enemy units. I haven't heard that horrible noise before. Well, it's not horrible noise, to be fair. I can enjoy it, but in the wrong hands, yes, it can be painful. Anyway, I think we have done all we could for that turn. So we might actually get an ambush here. I don't think so, but we might do. Yep, no. Still no. Oh. 2. What are you doing? You disappoint me. Well, to be fair, I am about to abandon that way as well, so I can't really say anything on that. Yes, this is definitely gonna be a campaign where I switch to the Republic side and choose to go independent. Yeah, this has gone very, very well for me. And yes, I could say like, what is it, like the 4th reason why I am upgrading all the forts. And that is that when you do that, when you declare yourself independent, pretty much every faction declares war on you instantly. And you have to fight for your dear life at first. At least I've had to do that 2 times. I've actually tried to go that route. You also need a strong navy, I've just realized. Oh well, this is a little while before I actually get to the top level there. But it might be a good idea to actually start building as strong a navy as I can. And it doesn't really matter if you have the strongest navy. What matters is if you can actually protect your trade routes. For example, well, none of these trade routes because no one wants to trade with me, except these 3 factions, which I guess aren't really factions, but you know what I mean. So they will raid you as much as they can, all the time. So your aim is really to... I guess it's a bit easier with Satsuma, but usually you are... For example, I play as the Obama clan. And then I had to protect this trade route with the United States, and that was pretty easy because I had like all of this. But when it came to defending these trade routes all the way down to here, I had quite a lot tougher time. But yeah, protecting these two should be no issue, but protecting this one with the United States, that's going to be a bit harder, I'm afraid. No worries though. That's why we are building a good navy, and we're pretty much gonna just go around and patrol with that solid navy and make sure that we are not needlessly raided.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
Have a good defense there. Also, it is probably a good idea to actually get the iron plating. And I've just come off this recruitment, which increased the loyalty of all my generals. It also increased the spread of influence, so I guess that's also very nice. This one, that's going to take 10 turns, also increase the influence, increases my daimyo's honor, which will increase the happiness in the provinces and the loyalty of all my generals. So that's a pretty nice one as well. I think I might go for this and then jump on the iron plating, just to get the armored ships. That'd be very nice. So yeah, a navy is definitely important, if it's not for anything else other than just protecting your trading. So you are actually you're not hidden. Let's go and hide you again. Yeah, he's hidden. But we are about to take these guys out here, and this is auto-resolvable, meaning that we are gonna do just that. You can actually, let's see, I guess you can continue on here and support them, and you can be the ones that actually tries to keep this under control, and that shouldn't be an issue after we have repaired that. Also, 100% pro-emperor. I love it. So you're getting over there, and you three are also gonna get over there. It might not be necessary, actually, seeing that we are actually getting a second army down to help, but I guess the third, smaller one won't really hurt, won't it? Also, let's dispatch my repaired navy over, and let them be useful. Let's see, anything else we need to do? We don't have, well, we have enough money to probably upgrade like one fortress, but I think I'm going to save for now, and just try to get to the point where we can actually fight the final Yunaga army. Yunago army. Okay, you want a peace treaty? Well, I'm not having it. And even if they wanted to become a vassal of mine, they it wouldn't matter, because they would just break the ties with me immediately when I declare independence.
Ready for orders.
So I'm not having that.
Marching now.
You're disrupting my path here. Oh well, I'll forgive you.
Ready for march. Ready for battle. Orders received.
There we go. And you can join all of these fine fellas, and then move out. So I guess I didn't get that much recruitment done. Let's see, let's take away those. On second notes, I probably will have the time to recruit another one. Like, another one, before we actually move out. Let's do that. And I guess it doesn't really matter anyway, because I'm probably... yeah, I'm gonna be able to take this out with these two armies alone. And with that in mind, let's cancel that and just go on the support with these guys. And that definitely should be what I need. Anyway, that was that for that turn. And the Royal Marines are getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm still not interested. I want you to give away your final province. Which you can't do in this game, and it annoys me. That you can't, like, demand any regions. Can't trade them either. Anyway, eliminate any general in battle. We are about to do just so. And I think we had a year to do so. So that shouldn't be an issue. Let's go out in the open. Do a bit like that. Actually have you retreat a bit so you can get reinforced. And send these guys as just that, reinforcements. So yeah, two turns and, well, 1 turn maybe. Maybe 1 turn and we'll actually have these guys under siege. And that'll be glorious. Also probably next turn I will actually spend all of my money. Once again trying to upgrade all that we can. Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, Yonago. If this was any other campaign and I wasn't going for total domination, I would have spared you. But I am going for total domination, so I can't do too much. Well, I would like to have most of the artillery right here in the front. There we go. A bit like mixed artillery, I guess. Not really. Yeah, I like to have it a bit unison, but I guess that's not happening. Let's also grab you. Why not? Let's switch it out with Rifle Brigade. There we go. And finally, let's have you guys actually upgrade this army. And then this guy. And that guy. There we go. Now you are the backup army. Anyway, let's scoot forward a little bit. And just make the conga line go. And there we go. We should be ready next turn. And as I promised I would, I will now go on a spending spree. And now it's getting quite expensive. And some of them are actually getting made into citadels. Quite a lot of them, actually. So yeah, if I want to upgrade them any further, I would need, let's see, that one. So, as you can see, that's quite a bit away at this point. But the Star Fort is enormous. And it's also quite tremendous to actually have to face in battle. That's quite good. I do enjoy that. Also, I should probably thinking about getting this, so we can get the municipality. But yeah, priorities. My priority, as I've stated previously, is the iron plating. So yeah, if I actually do remember, the next thing we will probably get out of that is just that. Can't remember the name of that skill right now. I think we've gone all the way around at this point. Yes, we definitely have. Let's see. Restoration of the domain. It will give me happiness. So I guess there's that. Or I could... I don't know. I shouldn't be able to skip that. But I could, like, technically skip that and go down this line and go down to the prefecture. But I'm 99% certain that I would need to get this one first, even though it isn't in the same tree. Well, 7 turns there, 7 turns there, and then 6 turns there. And we might want to actually add on some defenses. something like matchlock towers, and then Gatling gun towers, and then complete gun batteries. Which I never got to use properly. I've only like faced gun batteries when I have deliberately made it so that my provinces rebelled. And then I actually got to use that in battle. And it's so one-sided when you use that. My god, is that ridiculous. I guess that's why I've never got to use it, because no one wants to attack that. Anyway, the tangent is over. Also, the spending spree is over. For this time.
Enough.
Summer replenishment rate is going up. Not that I really care. Well, I guess I do care after this battle.
My sword for you, my lord.
If that is going to get finished. Let's have you reinforced from the back there. And let's try to do the same with you. And we should be good. Let's see what happens now. We actually still have an equal chance, apparently. Well, that means I have to siege you out. How many turns? 4. Okay. That means that is probably a fortress? I think they're building a castle. Yes, they are building a castle, so that means it was a fortress, which is only one step over the stronghold, so 2 tiers. Yeah, that is what increases the besieging time, right? It is the level of the castle. Or am I just misremembering? Because the city thingy doesn't say anything about that. Nope, nothing here. Just check this. It doesn't say this here either. Huh. Apparently I do not remember what actually increases that. I thought it was a stronghold, and it might be, but it's not listed. So I really do not know. Will you break out? Come on, please break out. Nope, they still want peace. You know that's not gonna happen. You attempted to distract me. You failed. By the way, I think I actually have a decent use for you. Which, surprisingly, doesn't involve breaking up raids like this. I think I will take, let's say, this army. 8. Okay. I'll send this army over then. I'll take this army and have them invade something. Matsuyama? Maybe. Tosa? Maybe. Probably Matsuyama, actually. And then eventually get to Tosa. Now that you actually did turn shogunal, I have a solid reason to attack you. So I'm planning to do so. I was gonna spare you, but you chose to be silly. So now I'm not gonna do that anymore. Anyway, for that to happen, we of course need to get to the nearest port. So, boom out. -4. Doesn't really matter because these guys are gonna get there next turn. And just anchor up. And we are good. Oh, finally you actually reach the railway. That has taken quite a lot of turns. Probably like 8. I've been on quite a journey there. Mounting unrest. Actually 2 places. Oh, I guess these guys didn't like that. Well, let's exempt them from tax and just pump out the garrison.
My sword for you, my lord. Holding.
There we go. That action is now queued up. I probably will still do it manually next turn.
Sir.
There we go.
Leaving the train.
And you need to join this army. So let's do that. So you still have a few turns of journey in front of you.
Up to your
Before I forget, make sure that that actually happens, and we are looking good. Looking very good, in fact. Also, this has been fully upgraded. Yes, I didn't check what that did to my export, but probably it made it so that I'm producing more than I'm exporting. And it did. I'm actually at capacity when it comes to tea. And copper. Well, I knew about copper, but tea? That is new. I don't think I have any more potential, though, when it comes to my tea production. Actually, I do. Never mind. I'm a giant liar, apparently. Also, I could go for this, but I don't really know if I need to. I don't think I will be recruiting too much from that province. This is close to be done, though, so we'll get a few forces, a few good forces. Actually, yeah, most importantly, the Imperial Guard Infantry and the Commandos. The Commandos, they are awesome. Unfortunately, you can only get like 2 or 3 of them. And that makes sense, but still, I wish I could have an entire army of just Commandos. Well, unfortunately, you can't. But yeah, they will still be awesome to use. Okay, so this is going to be a large battle. That is quite easy to tell. Well, it probably will. I don't know, it might last like 10 minutes and then I'll look like a fool. But I think there's going to be a large battle. And a long battle. So, what I am going to say is that this will be done in the next part. And I think this part has been very, very short. I actually hadn't put a timer up. I actually forgot about that, but I'm quite certain that this has been quite short. But thankfully, if you long for the conclusion of this, then you don't have to wait long, because if you haven't noticed, in the last few days I have begun to upload several times a day. And my goal is to try to make it twice a day. Like every 8 hours. Yeah, every 8 hours exactly. I'm trying to get the upload done. Also planning to do a video on that topic with the schedule. But yeah, you shouldn't have to wait long for this. Like half a day maybe. 16 hours I guess. Well, my main point is, you don't have to wait long. So, I hope to see you then, and I hope you enjoyed this part. Goodbye for now.